You ever hear about Ryan Carter? Yeah, the guy who does all those insane challenges on YouTube. He's got guts, I'll give him that. But this time, I think he went too far. What happened to him? Man, I still don't know how to explain it. But I'll tell you everything, exactly how it went down. This is the story of how he took on the Blackwood Manor challenge, and why I don't think he'll ever be the same again. It all began a few weeks ago, when one of his subscribers, ShadowSeeker94, left a comment on his latest video. Bet you wouldn't last 10 nights alone in Blackwood Manor. Ryan, he just laughed it off at first. But you know how it is. One comment turns into 10, then 100, then it's all anyone's talking about. People actually wanted him to do it. And Ryan, he never backed down from a challenge. So he started digging into the place. Blackwood Manor isn't just some rundown house, it's infamous. The entire Blackwood family vanished overnight in 1973. No struggle, no signs of forced entry. They were just gone. Left their dinner plates on the table, clothes in the closets, even a half-played record on the turntable. Like they just evaporated into thin air. Some say the house is cursed, others say it's haunted. And the people who've dared to step inside, let's just say, not all of them came back. Ryan, being Ryan, didn't hesitate. He made it official. 10 nights inside Blackwood Manor. No leaving, no outside help. Just him, his cameras, and whatever was waiting inside. To keep things fair, he set some rules. No leaving the property. Once he stepped in, he stayed till the challenge was over. No outside help, no friends, no crew, just him and his equipment. If something happens, he documents everything, no matter how strange. And believe me, things got strange. Ryan wasn't going in unprepared. He packed 3 night vision cameras, backup B, batteries, flashlights, some snacks, because who'd trust 50-year-old canned food? His lucky pocket knife, not that it'd do much against ghosts, but it made him feel better. He even studied the house's blueprints, just to be sure he knew his way around. But here's the weird part. There was a room on the 2nd floor that didn't appear on any official records. No blueprints, no mentions in old documents. Nothing. That alone should have been a red flag. Instead, it just made him more curious. Even before he stepped foot in that house, weird things started happening. Now, Ryan didn't believe in ghosts, said all that stuff was just stories. But even he couldn't explain some of this. A few nights before the challenge, he was out grabbing groceries when he noticed someone watching him. A man standing under a street lamp, just staring. At first he thought maybe it was just a fan. But then the guy did something that sent a chill down his spine. He smiled. Not a friendly smile, the kind that makes your stomach drop. Then, just like that, he turned and walked away. Ryan brushed it off, probably just some weirdo. But then, 2 nights later, he woke up to his phone vibrating. Unknown number. He answered. No one spoke, just faint breathing. Then, a whisper. Too soft to understand, but he swore he heard his name. Ryan. And then, the night before the challenge, something even creepier happened. While he was packing his gear, his phone buzzed. Airdrop from an unknown device. It was a photo, a fresh picture of Blackwood Manor. But here's the thing, Ryan hadn't taken it. And the house looked different. The windows weren't boarded up. A light was on upstairs. He checked the sender. Just an empty username. Maybe it was a prank. Maybe some subscriber messing with him. But deep down, Ryan had a feeling. This wasn't a joke. So there he was. The night before, sitting in his car, parked about a mile from the manor, staring at it through the trees. The place was massive. Dark. Like it was watching him. I asked him if he was nervous. For the first time since I've known him, he didn't try to act tough. He just nodded. I've done a lot of crazy stuff, he told me. But this feels different. He wasn't wrong. The last thing he said before stepping out of the car, "See you in 10 days." He slammed the door and started walking towards the house. As I watched him disappear into the trees, I swear, just for a second, I saw something standing near the manor's front porch. A shadow. And then, it was gone. That was the last time I saw Ryan before he entered Blackwood Manor. What happened inside? Well, you'll have to hear it for yourself. Before I tell you more, let me ask you something. Would you take the challenge? Would you spend 10 nights alone in a house like that? Or would you turn around and never look back? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Let me know if you've ever had an experience like this. I'll be reading everything before I continue this story. Trust me, it only gets worse from her. Like, share, and subscribe for part 2. And complete 50 likes.